The Julio-Claudian Dynasty, heirs of Augustus, architects of chaos. Following the monumental reign of Augustus, the architect of the Roman Empire's new order, came a lineage that would define the very essence of imperial succession, the Julio-Claudian Dynasty. From the cautious rule of Tiberius to the dramatic downfall of Nero, these emperors grappled with immense power, often succumbing to its pressures, leaving behind a legacy of both stability and scandal. But were they simply madmen and tyrants, or were they complex figures navigating an unprecedented political landscape? Join us as we peel back the layers of court intrigue, ambition, and the evolving nature of the Principate, and discover the true stories behind Rome's first imperial dynasty. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights into Rome's enduring legacy. The first in line after Augustus was Tiberius, a brilliant general and an experienced administrator, but a deeply reluctant emperor. Our transformative perspective here is to see him not just as sour or isolated, but as a man burdened by an impossible inheritance. Augustus had carefully crafted the image of first citizen. But how could anyone truly follow that act without appearing to betray it? Tiberius' reign was marked by his efforts to maintain the facade of republican respect while consolidating autocratic power, often through trials for treason. His eventual withdrawal to Capri wasn't just eccentric. It was perhaps an attempt to escape the suffocating pressures of a role he never truly embraced, ultimately leading to accusations of paranoia and misrule, fueled by ambitious prefects like Sejanus. Then came Gaius Julius Caesar Germanicus, better known as Caligula. For many, he epitomizes imperial madness, making his horse a consul, indulging in lavish excess, and displaying extreme cruelty. But our unique lens compels us to ask, was it pure madness, or the corrupting effect of absolute power on a young man thrust into a role without preparation? His brief 4-year reign was characterized by erratic behavior, massive public spending, and a growing cult of personality where he demanded to be worshipped as a god. While historical accounts are often exaggerated, his story serves as a chilling case study in the dangers of unchecked authority and the very real psychological toll of imperial isolation. Next, we encounter Claudius, an unlikely emperor indeed. Physically infirm, often overlooked and even mocked by his family, he survived the purges of previous reigns by being seen as harmless. Yet, once on the throne, his reign was surprisingly effective. He was a meticulous administrator, introducing significant legal and bureaucratic reforms. Most notably, he launched the successful conquest of Britain, expanding the empire significantly. The transformative insight here is to see Claudius as a testament to the unexpected. Often the least expected figure can rise to the occasion, proving that shrewd intellect and administrative skill can outweigh charisma in the complex machinery of empire. His stutter and perceived awkwardness perhaps even served as a protective shield, allowing him to observe and learn before his unexpected ascent. Finally, the tragic and theatrical reign of Nero. Initially advised by Seneca and Boris, his early years showed promise. But as his reign progressed, he became increasingly obsessed with the arts, neglecting governance and displaying alarming cruelty. The Great Fire of Rome in 64 AD, for which he was unfairly blamed for starting, was a turning point, leading to increased persecutions, particularly of Christians. His forced suicide marked the end of the Julio-Claudian line and plunged Rome back into civil war. The transformative analysis here is to view Nero as the ultimate cautionary tale of imperial power, unbound by a truly strong republican tradition. He represents the culmination of the Principate's inherent flaw, an almost limitless power handed to a single, fallible individual where personal whims could destabilize an entire empire. The Julio-Claudians, a dynasty born from Augustus's genius, ultimately exposed the fragility of a system that relied so heavily on the character of one man. If you're fascinated by the dramatic lives and complex legacies of Rome's early emperors, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Next time, we'll delve into the enduring influence of Roman law, the true foundation of Western justice.